Hey there, I'm Catherine Kontos, and I am the founder of Retreat Boss, and I am here to help you scale your coaching business with retreats. I know a lot of us look at retreats and think, wow, how could I create that? How can I scale from that? And will anybody be interested? Well, if you don't build it, they will definitely not come. But if you have been in the coaching industry, even for a while, and you have a group of people that just love what you do, then guess what? They'll love come to your retreat. So if you are not using retreats to transform and scale your business, you are losing out on the biggest impact you could possibly provide to your clients and your pocket. So here are a few tips on how to create that type of transformation for both. So let's get started. Number one, like I said, make sure you have a good following, a good group of people. And it doesn't mean you have to have thousands of followers. Actually, the more quality following you have, the better, because those people are the loyal ones. Whether you have 100 followers or 1,000 followers, doesn't matter. You will sell out your retreat because they love you. They love your program and they want to go where you are and listen to you. And for that type of loyalty, you got to be an expert at what you do. And they've really got to love you. So anybody who does fail at retreats, there's a few mistakes that they do. And the number one mistake is they don't have the following. They just like the idea of going to a retreat and they think it's going to be a nice little vacation, and it's not. It's work, and you're going to make enough money to understand that it's work worthwhile. If it's a group of 10 people, then you're looking at a 5-digit net profit. Does that sound interesting to you? Okay, great. What if it's 60, 70, 80 people, 50 people, whatever? What about 6 figures? That's possible too. You just got to know how. The other thing that often retreat leaders do as a mistake, and they do not sell out their retreats, is that they wait way too long. They leave it last minute and they start marketing a retreat 3-4 months before. People are really not ready to buy that fast, especially if they're going to be spending a good chunk of time with you, which is 3-4 days, 7 days, 2 weeks. And even worse, if they have to plan internationally. Number one, you're going to lose money on booking the venue and the experiences that your guests should experience and go to, because last minute bookings create a higher level of pricing. So don't wait last minute. Start planning your retreat a year before, and at the latest, 9 months before you start marketing your retreat, okay? Do not wait just a few months before. I promise you, you will have to cancel your retreat. So this is something that people often do and are embarrassed afterwards because they couldn't fill up their retreat. Now, another way to get booked early is early bird pricing, right? You've seen that everywhere. There's a reason for it. It's a lot cheaper a year before than a month before. And you will get a group rate because you're going to negotiate that group rate. And I teach that as well. So how to negotiate, when to negotiate, and with who to negotiate. How to get sponsors, collaborators, so to bring your costs down and bring your profit up. Okay? Just because you're saving money doesn't mean you have to charge your clients more. Okay? You could keep it for yourself, or you can just make your price a little more manageable for your clientele, depending who they are and depending on what you want to do. So in order to scale your business with retreats, first, you got to have a group. Second, you got to think early in marketing. That's in any type of marketing, whether you're selling a product or a service, you got to think in advance. It can't be a last minute thing. And especially when it comes to travel and booking people's time for so long. So think early. Next thing you need to do is, drum roll, you got to make sure that you price your retreats right. Oftentimes people forget things. In the Retreat Boss course, we actually give templates, planners, and all of that stuff to make sure you don't forget anything. Because sometimes there's surprises, and surprises during a retreat happen every time. And you got to make sure you have a buffer for that. So with the pricing strategy that we give, we make sure that if, let's say, you want $5,000 per person and you want at least a $2,000 profit, there's a certain way of pricing the retreat in order for you to get that. And that's how we know you're going to make a minimum of $10,000, okay, or a minimum of $20,000. You know what price you want. And then we take that price and we separate it to, include the discounts, the early discounts, the bring a friend discounts. There's different techniques of getting people in. Okay, so the people that come in early pay a lot less, and the people that come in late pay a lot more. But that's what happens when you plan late. Okay, and there's another thing that you could do is to negotiate your pricing, like I mentioned before, with your venues, with your experiences, people, your activities, your excursions, your whatever, your gift bags, whatever you want to do. You always negotiate. You don't accept the full price, even when they say no. But there's always a respectful way of asking for this without, annoying the vendor or the supplier. You don't want to be that person, and they won't want to deal with you. And they'll probably even up their price because they don't like you and they don't want to deal with you. So be respectful of their time and money, and they will be respectful of your time and money. Okay. Now, why do I say that? I often say that retreats are marketing gold. There's a reason for that. So besides the fact that they chose to spend, 7 days with you, that's one indicator that they're super loyal to what you do and they love what you do. Okay. You have them in your arms, okay, literally almost, for 7 days, 24 hours, 7 days. In marketing, having the attention of a client for 30 seconds costs thousands of dollars. You have them 24/7. Do you know what that means? That means they believe in you and your product or your service. So what are they going to do while they're spending this time with you? They're going to post on social media. They're going to talk about you, your services, your retreat, how much fun they're having. And then while they're there, you can easily sell another service, a webinar, a coaching session or sessions, your next retreat, maybe some products that you're selling. They're there. They will want to buy. So use that time, not to sell them, but to make things available for them. They will see it and they'll ask you questions. Hey, Catherine, I see that you're selling this right now. Yeah, if you buy today or before the retreat ends, I'm going to give you the next retreat 50% off. If you buy today or before the retreat ends, you can have my coaching services for a third of the price. Whatever it is, they're going to get excited. They'll want to buy. You won't even have to sell. Because don't forget, they're loyal to you and your program. They are there because they want to be there. They paid big money to be at that retreat with you. What else are they going to do during your retreat besides literally being your marketing army? They will also give testimonials. While they're on social media, they're giving testimonials. But guess what? If you're smart, you make sure that you have a video set up and you record their video testimonial about your program, about your retreat, about how much fun they had. Is this marketing gold or what? So not only are you making 5 figures net profit from your retreat, you are also making money for your business. You are also creating this momentum. They keep coming back. And let's not forget, when you tell them, hey, my next retreat, you could bring a friend, they will be the first ones to bring a friend. Obviously, bring a friend is usually, half price on your friend, or for you if you bring. This is a good early promotional strategy, and they will gladly. The best testimonial comes from a friend. So if your friend is telling you, I went to this magical retreat, it changed my life. I love what she offers. I love what she does to us. We became such good friends with the group. We're all hanging out now. You really got to come to this retreat. I really want you there. If the person can come, they will come. Again, marketing gold. And this is how you scale your business with retreats. Okay? So, like I said, the profits are there because you're just literally selling without selling. The transformation happens because you have an incredible program that you have implemented in a way that will create the transformation. Now, that's for a whole other session with me. But we're here to talk about how you will scale your business. And these are the ways to do it. And the loyalty, I brought it up for them to come. The loyalty after they come to your retreat, multiply it exponentially. They are diehards for you. Marketing gold. I hope these little strategies and techniques and ideas that I put in your head will allow you to understand how impactful a retreat can be for your business and for your clients. If you need any more information, come to me, Catherine Kontos at Retreat Boss. I have your back.